We are back, that's right. And feel it what?
Oh, I was just going to say we have some parenting tips for you that we'll get to in just a moment.
Boy, we need the hose. But anyway, that was a joke, right? What we're going to do is go to Gary Lumpkin. If you just tuned in, he's at Ramp City in Eden Prairie. What is Ramp City? Well, he's about to tell us. Gary.
Hi there, Steve. Ramp City is a, well, in fact, I'll just show you what Ramp City is. I'm standing on, it's a kind of a masonite surface here that is curved from where the camera is there and curved up to another side way over here, and you go back and forth in kind of a rocking motion, and also go up very high as well on skateboards and on bicycles. In fact, there's some skateboarders here going to take off right now. Let's take a look at them and watch some of the things they can do. Now you can go along on one edge like that. You can kind of pause at the top. You can grab your skateboard with one hand. You can do all kinds of things. You can pause. There you go. You can actually, there's just really no, a lot of air. That's what they really like to do, is see how much height they can get. And they have to get the right kind of space for it. There goes another youngster coming off here. You can see that they're all wearing elbow pads and knee pads. They got helmets on. It's one of the rules they have to have. Whoa! Because that's why you have to have that sort of safety equipment. Skateboarding has been around for such a long time that, yeah. But now you notice how he slid down on his knees, so they avoid all the burns and abrasions by wearing the right kind of safety equipment. As I was saying, skateboarding has been around for a long time, and youngsters have been all going into concrete culverts and drained out swimming pools and all types of things like that, trying to accomplish these type of really radical tricks. And now they can do it indoors here in Minnesota. And it's all because of this fellow right over here. This is Charlie Kasbohn. Charlie is also a bicycle. Go ahead, Charlie. Let's see some of your stuff on bicycles. He is, now it's kind of, this is an area of specialization. He gets onto the ramp on his bicycle as well. But bicyclers don't go on skateboards, and skateboarders don't go on bicycles.
Oh, yeah?
No, isn't that, it's interesting, isn't it, Sharon?
Did you see him on his way to school?
Yeah, or does he carry his books? That's what I want to know. Well, anyway, come on over here for a second, Charlie.
Is Charlie the owner?
Now, Charlie, you're the owner of this, right?
Yep.
Yep, Charlie is the owner, and you are, just tell him your age.
16.
Charlie is a 16-year-old student. He's at Edina High School. All the youngsters here are they're from all over, aren't they? Wayzata, Osseo, Blaine, a lot of places. You happen to be from Edina. You got the idea some time ago, and now you're a business person.
Yep.
All right, well, listen, we're going to come back a little bit later and give this a try. You can see I've got the elbow pad. Well, wait a minute. Charlie, just a second here.
He's going to try it.
I might as well try it right now.
Oh, no. Is he really?
Have you ever done it, Gary?
I've never done anything like this before. All right. Get the,
how high up is that, you know?
We're about 11 feet off the ground.
Uh-huh.
And the first 2 feet is straight down.
Do you skateboard or bicycle?
Can I skateboard? Sure.
Yeah.
I'm from California, remember?
You almost got a scholarship in that? Or?
I almost had a scholarship. That's right, Steve. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Oh, my goodness. Come here. Come bring this camera over here for just a second. I wasn't kidding. They said, yeah, it's straight down. I don't know if you can see the perspective.
No.
That is exactly straight down.
You're not going to do it.
Well, I'll tell you what I may do. What I may do here, I've got a little hold in hand here. Maybe I'll go like this. How about like this? This okay? Then again, I tried to chicken out. But I tell you what I'll do. I'm so embarrassed that I did it that way.
You did it on purpose.
I did. I'm going to come back later and do it right.
Yeah.
I can't believe I did that.
Okay, Gary.
I'm not going to be a ho-dad. That's a surfer tough.
What'd you call him, Moondoggy?
Moondoggy, yeah.
Hey, Moondoggy, all right. He was hanging. This is a great time of year to get into whatever events you can to keep busy and active, because this winter does seem to be dragging on. Gary Lumpkin has found a place called Ramp City in Eden Prairie that is owned by a 16-year-old, and it's very popular. Gary, what's going on there now?
Well, Steve, right now I thought I should make up a little bit from my previous attempt, so let me get my hat back on here, because we are back at Ramp City, and they did find one trick that they said I could probably do. You come down this chute, they call it a canyon or a roll-in, and come down this 11-foot ramp. So let me get on the board here, get the right position. Whoa. And this one is called the coffin. Whoa.
Oh.
Looks like a neck twister.
Called the coffin.
Yeah, that's why they call it the coffin.
Yeah.
I think the idea was, I thought it was to race the board down, which means I won, I guess. But maybe that's not the idea. Let's take a look one more time at some of these other youngsters on the skateboards. I'll toss this one back up. And you can see just some of the stuff
Wow.
that they can do. Now, they really like to get that air and stuff. I should point out, as you did, Steve, that, you know, this is owned by a 16-year-old, and it's become quite a business venture, starting since about January.
Gary, how do they learn to do that? Are there lessons there?
Well, they'll help you. Yeah, the youngsters here will help you. They only have, as you can see now, there's only one person on the ramp at a time. They take turns, and so that everybody gets a shot. But yeah, they'll help you, and you just get. There are some smaller ramps. Now we're in one room here where this is the big ramp, the big.
Whoa.
You went over the top.
There we go. The half tube, half pipe, as they call it. But there are some smaller ramps in another part of this building, and you can kind of practice on those and make for the height.
Hey, Gary, are these kids on some kind of team, or are they just kind of kids that do this?
The guys on skateboards, Steve, are just kind of on their own. The bicycles, in fact, we'll switch now. We're going to switch now to the bicycles. Charlie and his partner there are actually members of a team, a competition team on the bicycles. So you can compete in this, and you can compete in the skateboards too, but the fellows that were here today are just representing themselves. But now these, this is Charlie, the owner again, Kasbohn, and I'll get his friend's name in just a second. But they do compete and can do all types of tricks working together. Now this is Charlie again. Charlie, you don't skateboard though, do you?
No, not really.
Why not?
I like bikes better.
Now, which is more dangerous? Which is more difficult?
Probably the bikes, because you can get tangled within the bike, you know, when you crash.
More difficult? More dangerous, huh? Okay, fine.
Oh, no.
All right, so here we go now because, I mean, if this is the most dangerous, the most difficult, you can get tangled, well, then this is where we should be, right?
Sure, Gary.
Maybe you should start on the smaller ramps, Gary. You sure you want to start up on that great
what'd you say,
one?
Sharon?
I said, you sure you want to start on that great big one? Isn't there a smaller one you said you could start on?
I know you... I hope you were saying words of encouragement. It was breaking up just a little bit there.
Oh, okay. I said go for it, Gary.
Go for it? Oh, yeah, sure. Now she says go for it. So much for words of encouragement. Okay, I'm going to tuck the microphone away here. Now, they say, of course, before you can run, you've got to walk and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to see if I can just make it off of here without crashing and burning.
Oh. Don't look down.
Oh, my goodness!
All right.
Whoa!
The way I figure it... Thanks for the applause. The way I figure it, the takeoff was about a 10, the landing about a -10. Maybe.
Yeah, well...
Anyway, it's Ramp City. It's become very popular in the afternoons and on the weekends with youngsters here in the Twin Cities, and it's a good chance to do some kind of summertime activities, even with 18 inches of snow out on the ground.
Hey, good for you, Gary. You look great.
Well, it's easy. Maybe I should try it one more. No, that's enough.
No,
I know my limits. You're right.
Back to the first aid station.
Okay, once again,
Thanks, Gary.
Ramp City, they're open 4:30 to 9:30 on weekdays, 10 to 10 on Saturday, 12:30 to 6 on